New this morning, two people are awaiting a bond hearing in Lowndes County after being arrested on drug charges. The Lowndes County Sheriff's Office received a call about a car with two people traveling from Monroe County with illegal drugs. Agents were able to find the car and conduct a traffic stop on Highway 45 North. Agents found meth on both. Law enforcement arrested these two people you see on your screen, Alexis Denny and Silverine Jefferson. Both are being charged with possession of meth. Denny is also being charged with the intent to distribute. During the time of the arrest, investigators learned that both Denny and Jefferson were on probation, with Jefferson wearing an ankle monitor at the time of their arrest.